MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Luke Little gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Darryl Costello. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Darryl Costello.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Padilla is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Thorman.
Set to go now, Mark Thorman, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santiago will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
Stepping up now, Vinny Gambino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's cold.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jesus Rios will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
With runners in scoring position this season, Santiago is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Okay.
From the belt, the pitch. Greenberg over at second. Santiago on at first with nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Pablo Sandoval comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, back down.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1, here it is. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Back to Freeman. Not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And that misses. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases 1 out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
I got 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Bobby Crosby.
Standing in, Bobby Crosby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
The shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And there's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. So far this season, Pedroia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pedroia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Little.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Luke Little. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Jason Mathis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Greenberg is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, William Mason.
Next up for Los Angeles, William Mason. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Count 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Jesus Rios, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Darryl Costello.
To the plate now, Darryl Costello. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Mark Thorman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We play 2.5, 2-1 Los Angeles. Striding into the box, Adam Greenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Vinny Gambino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Vinny Gambino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Count even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
At the plate now, Charles Cruz, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pops this one up. Costello is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bobby Crosby.
Bobby Crosby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. In now, Jason Mathis, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To short, hit hard. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, William Mason.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Phil Mortensen enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
William Mason will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The The set and the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the third baseman, Darryl Costello.
Ready to take his hacks again, Darryl Costello, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Mark Thorman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Tyler Coleman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Tyler Coleman.
Ball 1. Coleman swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. One run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He pulls this one into right. Gambino is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Throw into third, and he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Ryan Buckner, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Two and 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Riding in once again, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Popped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 5 innings complete. LA's on top, 3-2. Ricky Ventura takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Cubs, number 28, Ricky Ventura.
So stepping in, Vinny Gambino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Gambino.
First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. Padilla is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batter, the left fielder, Bobby Crosby.
Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Crosby, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch starts him out with the slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that misses. 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 3-2. Vinny Marchand enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 8, Vinny Marchand.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Thorman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So coming to the plate, Charles Cruz, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Thorman will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Marchand has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Cubs are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Larry Valdez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Larry Valdez.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Mathis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jason Mathis.
From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, William Mason, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Ball
2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Bobby Rayburn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 33, Bobby Rayburn.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Rayburn is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Darryl Costello will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his left, and that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2.
7th inning, correct.
Kevin Holmes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Holmes.
Travis James will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
James.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're down 3-2. Walter Slayton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Walter Slayton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mark Thorman.
Mark Thorman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
Into the box, Vinny Gambino, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Bobby Crosby. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
In now, Jason Mathis. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Greenberg is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ricky Bailey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Ramirez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Still down by a count of 4-2. Rick Dietz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, William Mason, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This ball will be chopped foul. Dietz, 37 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. There is Pedroia, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Darryl Costello.
Ready once again, Darryl Costello. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Logan Batista comes on now looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 47, Logan Batista.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Full exercise.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Now at the plate, Charles Cruz. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well,
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0. The pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jesus Rios earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Logan Batista earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.